I'm Shirley Madsen, and I'd like to tell you a bit about the Crafts of Freedom shop, which was located in the church house for about 25 years, from around 1967 until 1993. In the church newsletter of March 26, 1970, it was noted that when the Crafts of Freedom shop started, it got its money to buy things for the shop from interested individuals in CBC. Each year, whatever profit was made was returned to the craftspeople. As we grew, we bought from SERV and Self-Help, now called 10,000 Villages. This is a Mennonite community, or an organization, I guess I should call it, that teaches people around the world to make things to sell. And then these same people from the Mennonite communities teach them how to get new customers, and they get some for them and show them how to start a business. Crafts of Freedom made trips to their warehouses in Ephrata, Pennsylvania, and as they grew, they went to 3 or 4 other warehouses that I remember at this time. We picked out things to buy, packed them in boxes, packed the car with them, and returned to the shop after a long day's shopping, a tired group. After several years, staffing became more difficult. About this time, several men became interested and were for some years very active in managing, staffing, and helping in many other ways. For over 25 years, the Crafts of Freedom shop served our community, helped people all over the world by buying and selling their crafts. During the period from the late 60s to the early 90s, as the world was changing around us, the shop went through changes also. We were aging, staffing became more difficult, and it was time to think about closing. Now, as I think back about the time we worked at the Crafts of Freedom shop, how many people loved coming to buy the wonderful things we had stocked. We even had a group coming at Christmas time each year from New England. One Saturday morning, just before Christmas, a young couple came in. Almost immediately, she spied a boot pull, which we had had for several years, and no one was interested in it. She let out a squeal of delight. Of course, they bought it. We had never marked it down, but it brought great joy to them. Just a few things we had were beautiful baskets, like these, carvings, wood carvings like this box and several other kinds, and all sorts of things made of cloth, jewelry, and a lot more. All of these can now be bought at the 10,000 Villages stores around us. 2 whose names I know are in Media and in Ardmore, very close to us. CBC is now serving people in many new ways in answer to the new needs that we have become aware of and that call on us to help. CBC hears these calls and starts work to answer them.